How's it going, folks? Nick with Foreclosure Finder. I'm back with another walkthrough of the week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. New videos every Saturday morning. A little bit of a different video today. We're still going to be doing a walkthrough, but this is a not one of my brokerage's foreclosures. It's an assignment with another broker. I'm going to be walking through this one to give an investor I work with an idea of what's going on. He's out of the country right now. Just saw a price drop on this property out in Bristol, Connecticut, and he asked me to take a drive by, see what's going on. Figured I'd bring you guys along with me. So more of the same, but a little different today. We're going to be looking at this from a like a renovation standpoint. Gentleman tends to flip properties, does a great job with them. So like I said, figured I'd bring you guys along with me today. And if you're looking to connect on any properties out here in New England, feel free to drop us a line via the links in the video description. So again, we're out here in Bristol, Connecticut. Got a nice little 2-bedroom Cape Cod style. We'll start on the outside, as is tradition. A little windy out here today, so I apologize if that comes up in the audio. We'll start on the outside. Roof's looking pretty good. Not seeing too much going on out here. Looks like it actually might be a newer roof based on what I can see on the front here. Looks like it's in good shape. Take a look at the front here. Siding's not bad. We got some vinyl siding. Need a little bit of a power wash and clean up, but nothing too out of the ordinary. Maybe do something about these shutters too. Maybe a repaint or just a replacement. One up there looks like it's cracked. Again, looking at this one from a like a renovation point of view. This gentleman tends to renovate properties, flips them and sells them. So not necessarily a buy and hold. Looking at it from a little different angle today. Probably do something with these front poles here. Looks like they're a little off kilter, kind of coming off the edge of the concrete there. So I'd probably just get it that addressed, nice, easy. You know, some new spindles, something to spruce it up, clean it up a little bit. Go ahead and pop onto the side of the home here, see what's going on. Again, not too much. It's mostly going to be the inside stuff. Siding in decent shape, not seeing anything too crazy. Got a nice little wood fence here as well. A little out of the ordinary for the style, but hey, it's in good shape. All right, so we'll take a look around. Again, looks like the sign fell. I'll let the agent know. Do a little cleanup here. Driveway in decent shape. I don't think you'll need to repave this anytime soon. On the right side of the house, looking pretty good as well. Just taking a look here. Looks like they curbed out for water. Love to see that. Exterior door will need some help. We'll go in through that way when we go inside. All right, backyard. Nice little flat backyard. Looks like they might have had like a pool here or something. I can see they got a power pole. A little bit of a divot here, so maybe try to figure out what's going on. Looks like it would be a prime position for a pool. You plug in the you know, the pump and the filter right there. Again, good, nice flat yard. Take a look at the back of the house. Again, exterior in pretty good shape. Siding doesn't look like it's going to need really anything. Roof looks in good shape. Not seeing any deferred maintenance or any moss growth or any shingles popping up, so that's good. Just taking a look at the exterior foundation as well. Looks like it's got a skim coat on it. Not too bad. Patio, not too bad of shape. Looks like we got a little bit of something going on here where they're missing a few of the pavers, and it looks like they had a little bit of a sinking, the ground sunk a little bit, settled on them. Looks like we got a drain pipe here. I would imagine that's maybe for some overflow. If they got a sump pump in the basement, we'll take a look, see what's going on, some more of the retention there. Not too bad. Again, been empty for a while, deferred maintenance. We'll take a look at the stickers. Oh, 10/24, but that's just the winterization date. Okay, coming on the outside, probably do something with this door, replace it, get a storm door up here. Might have to do a little electrical as well. Actually, I'm looking, they got some holes in the siding here too, so maybe there was a like a cover, like a roof cover over this entry. Just removed it and seeing some of the aftermath there. Okay, I'm gonna walk on in. We're coming in through the side here. This is like the side entry into the kitchen. I wanted to come in this way because I think this hallway we're walking in is going to be a good way to kind of increase the functionality. Again, looking at it from a renovation standpoint. So you walk in through this door, and we'll just go ahead and start in the kitchen. You can see that's the door we just came in from, and we got a nice little dividing wall, not only on the kitchen side, but on the living room side. Now, more than likely, these are load bearing in some capacity because they are running parallel with the roof line. However, if there was some way to open this up, I would try to do it. I just think that would increase the functionality of the home, make it a bit more open, and just utilize this space a little bit more efficiently. You can see as we come in through this hallway, there's a step down and a step up. This step up is where, you know, it's the same level of the rest of the home here. So I would maybe make an argument, obviously, it would depend on cost and what else may be needed, but maybe raising everything up to match the floor level, and then maybe trying to do something with at least this kitchen side wall. I think just opening it up, getting rid of that, opening up this wall, you basically walk into the kitchen, have a nice open space, might be a bit more beneficial than the current setup. Again, might depend on framing and load-bearing walls and things like that, but I think might be worth it to spend the extra money, get the beam across, get a steel beam in there, make up for the load-bearing, and like I said, just kind of increase the functionality. Galley style kitchen, decent size and space. Again, I just think if you're gonna renovate the place, maybe try to do it, try to update that functionality a bit, because it does feel a bit tight in here. Again, missing the stove missing the fridge, and you don't really have anything in here, but it is a little bit tight, and I think we could just maybe, if we can open it up, that would be something I'd entertain. A little bit of peeling going on here, but I don't see anything that would suggest discoloration. Again, just not really much we can salvage in here. Got vinyl windows, so that's always good news. Looks like it won't need any windows anytime soon, but kitchen basically would be a full gut. I don't think you're going to be renovating or salvaging anything too much in here. As we kind of loop around from that same entry, wind opening the door there a little bit, we go from the kitchen side over to this living room side. So it seems like they had a little breakfast bar set up right here. And again, if maybe trying to make this as an open space, I'll try to get in this corner here, trying to make the space as open as possible, just having this wall down, the other wall down, and this just one giant room, I think would kind of help with desirability and marketability. But, again, not a structural engineer, so we'll have to get the experts in here and see what we can do. Nice little living room here, not too bad. Flooring in decent shape, can definitely get a refurb out of it. Looks like it's the legit hardwood and not the vinyl. I will take a look at the ceiling here, because this is a little confusing. We're a Cape style home. There's 2 bedrooms above us, but I'm just curious as to where the spotting came from, because this looks like water. Maybe there was some standing water upstairs and kind of soaked through here. I guess my only question is there's no plumbing above this. This is just a bedroom here, so just trying to figure out what would have caused this type of spotting. If there's no water above this, maybe they spilled something in the bedroom and it just sat. But your guess is as good as mine. Any suggestions or any comments as to what you think it might be? Definitely leave them in the comments section. Got some nice built-ins. I actually like this. I'd probably try to lean into that a little bit. Obviously, update the shelving and stuff. Again, looking at this from a renovation perspective. One thing too is this property does kind of have a mismatch of walls. You can see in this room we have painted wood panels. They just painted over the panels. Probably say, hey, let's take those panels down. Let's get some, drywall in here, skim coat it. Because again, this is it's not very desirable. You can see the original paneling here. They missed that. So again, just modernizing it, bringing it up to date. Do you have to do it? No, but would I suggest it? Yeah, from a renovation standpoint. Come over into another living room. This one, a little bit of the same. Got some textured wall here. I'd probably go ahead and scrape and sand and skim coat that. This is definitely not as desirable, or I don't think it'll pass as easily as the wood paneling would. So I would definitely get that done. It does look at some point this might have been 3 bedrooms as well, because you can see we're kind of into this living area here. But then as we come around, we have what appears to be a bedroom closet, and you can also see the remnants of a dividing wall that was here. Just to give you an idea, so we can see the break in the floor. It looks like there was some framing here at some point, and this may have been an individual room. Maybe they took it down and just kind of opened the thing up, or maybe converted. Maybe this was one big living room and converted it into a bedroom. I think there was a room here at some point. And then what also is making me question it a little bit is we got a boarded window right in the closet here. So more than likely, I would imagine this closet is not original to this layout. They built the closet out and then boarded the window, because otherwise, you'd be going right up to the window here. Also, this looks to have some older wallpaper on the wall. So that might, that's showing us the difference between the wallpaper in the closet and the texture on the wall here. So again, I don't have any answers, any comments. Definitely leave them, help put the pieces together. Just kind of looking at it from that perspective. You know, how is this layout? How's the functionality? Because, you know, buyers are going to think about that when they come into the home. Only one bath, one full bath here. You're taking a look at it now. I don't think there's really much you're going to be able to salvage in here. Basically full gut and renovation. One thing I will comment is this was a little odd, having the wet wall on the exterior wall. 99% of the time, the wet wall will be on the interior wall, again, just to prevent freezing potential up against that exterior wall. So I'd probably move that plumbing over to the other side. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty standard bathroom renovation. I don't think there's going to be too much in here, like I said, that you can really salvage. And just taking a look, no leaking. So again, I'm a little curious as to why we're getting some spotting and leaking in the living room, but nowhere else. So, because there's no bathroom upstairs. So let's turn around. We'll go down in the basement. Everybody's favorite. Some drywall issues, but that's easy. That's easy enough to fix. Take a look down here. It looks like at some point this was a finished basement. No power, so I'll pop the light on, but you can see some evidence of a finished basement down here. You got some insulation set up, looking like it was ready to be installed, or it was here and they just took it out. You can see some of the drop ceiling as well. So probably more than likely this was finished. Maybe they got a water issue down here at some point and just kind of had to gut the place. It's usually the case. Again, not sure, but your guess is as good as mine. Seeing how it looks like they got a nice skim coat on the wall too, nice and peeling here. Again, deferred maintenance. This stuff isn't going to last if people aren't maintaining it, so not too out of the ordinary. Go ahead and walk out. Some more evidence of a finished area. You know, some drywall here. Okay, not too bad. We'll peek around the back side here. Little workshop laundry area. Oh, guy had the mason jar storage system. That's old school. You usually see that in like you know, grandpa's workshop, so to speak. And then a little laundry spot. Anybody in the comments that knows what this is, please let me know. I've never seen anything like this. At first I thought it was an on-demand water heater until I, you know, read what was on it. Laundry Pure, only thing I can think of is maybe it's like an automatic detergent dispenser. Not sure. Never seen something like this before. If anybody knows what it does, what the benefit of that is, please feel free to leave a comment. Go ahead and come over to the other side. Got some storage options here. We got the furnace and the water heater. We'll see if there's any issues here. Looks like they were getting a little water in the basement. I know I closed the windows. They were open, so I think they were just getting water from the weather and the windows being open. Take a look at the furnace. Not too bad. Probably could use a service. You could probably get away with it. This gentleman does tend to kind of renovate everything. That's kind of why I like working with him. His properties, once they're done, are tip-top. So, you know, this is something he might entertain replacing just from a marketability standpoint. He tends to like to do everything. So that's one thing we'll see. We'll probably replace this water heater. It looks like it was installed in 1994. So a little over 30 years old. You know, might still have some legs, but like I said, in terms of the full scope, you know, replacing the water heater in terms of the budget, that's something that'll be, you know, add some value here. This is the other side of the basement. So again, some more evidence of it being finished and maybe them having an issue down here at some point. Everything framed out. You can see some of the wood and some of the drywall cut out. Looks like they had some electrical, you know, roughed in here too. So maybe they were starting it and had an issue or just couldn't finish it. Again, I'm not sure because I'm not seeing any evidence of like water damage. Check out the panel. That's not rust. They just happen to paint it brown. So a little bit of an interesting choice there. But and again, some more drop ceiling. So your guess is as good as mine. I'm not sure what may have happened down here. If you have any idea, you know, leave a comment. Again, always read the comments. Like to see what other people take a look. So maybe they did have water. Looks like we got some discoloration on this drywall. So it was getting some moisture at some point. So just the source of it will be the question. Okay. Again, not too bad. It's a basement. I think it's pretty cut and dry. You know, depending on what the budget dictates, maybe you can entertain finishing it. Otherwise, you know, just the gut clean, give it a nice skim coat, clean it up, make it look good. That usually gets the job done. All right, we'll take a look at the upstairs. Again, I'm curious as to what's going on with the spotting, so we'll see what's going on. Now, stairwell is a little tight. You know, the width isn't really the issue, but it's a steep staircase. So, you know, that might be a little less desirable overall, but it, you know, functionally it still works. It's just it's It's much steeper than your standard staircase. I know that doesn't really show up in the video, but just as I, anecdotally walk through this. Let's go through that one second, because that's where the spotting was. Bedroom 1 in the upper level. They seem to like the wood paneling. Maybe they got a deal on it here. So just taking a look. Not too bad. They do have the drop ceiling in here. I would probably replace that. New fixtures, get rid of the paneling. Basically update it to this century. One thing that's nice about this is that there is plenty of headroom in here. Usually with capes, you might get an angle that's cut off a little too hard, right, with the roof line, but good headroom in here. You can see the door opens mostly all the way as it hits the angled ceiling there. Just taking a look at the ground, there's this looks to be the carpet pad, and it looks like it's just been here so long it's effectively disintegrated. Because otherwise I would have no clue what this is. The only thing that would make sense is the carpet pad, because you can see some of the remnants there. So just goes to show how long this place may have had the original carpet. Just taking a look back there, right? So you can see some of the padding like popping up, and it's just, at the point where it's effectively disintegrated. Don't see that too often. Nice little landing spot. They were just using this as storage. Sometimes you'll see a bathroom up here in a Cape Cod style, but it looks like they just didn't have the room to put something in here. It would just be a little tight, not only with the the footprint, but then just the angle of the roof too. So just something to keep in mind. More paneling. They just painted it white. So again, I think paneling, getting rid of that will bring this place up to date. Now this is the bedroom that was over the living room that had that spotting, and again, that's kind of where I'm a little confused with it. Now with the carpets being torn up and not here, maybe there was some type of spill in this bedroom and it soaked through. Because I can see a little bit of see if you can see it here, you can see some spots kind of in that carpet pad where it suggests maybe there was a spill up here. Now I don't know what they're spilling that would have caused that much water, but maybe it's an animal. They were using the bathroom inside. I'm not sure. But again, good headroom in this room. Nothing too crazy. It's a bit bigger than the other bedroom. Plenty of headroom, a little bit of spotting here too. That doesn't look like this color. That almost just looks like dirt though. But still, I'll point it out just for reference. A few little trim stuff, so maybe they did have some animals. Again, just trying to put the pieces together as to what this place may need. It'll definitely need some trim updates for sure. But like I said, the windows are vinyl, so that heavy lifting's been done. Again, good size room though. Looks like we got hardwood under the carpet pad here too, so that's always a plus. Just rip it up and refinish the hardwood. Not too bad though. Again, good headroom up here. That's usually the main question with Cape Cod style homes. So, overall, I think this one would be a pretty good project. For them. I know his guys could obviously handle it. They've done renovations with properties in much worse condition, needing much more work. But I think just given what this place needs, they can definitely do it. It's just, like everything, what's it going to cost? So we'll crunch some numbers, see what's going on. Maybe I'll meet his contractor out here if he likes it after viewing the video. And we'll see what's going on, see if I can bring you guys along for something like that if he's interested. I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. I appreciate you guys sticking around for another walkthrough of the week. Again, for any questions on these properties or looking to connect, feel free to take a view at the links in the video description. Thanks, signing off till next time. See ya.